Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. This will be a short video just checking in on the recent crash and what to do with this news. So stay tuned. Feeling that meme coin FOMO kick in, like you missed out on Doge and SHIB and watching Trump soar to #2? Don't miss your next shot at flipping the script. Flapjacks is more than a meme. It's deflationary, sticky, and community built with utility. Don't wait for FOMO to set in. Stack your gains now at flapjacks.xyz. Now, crash obviously is a little loaded term. You know, anytime we see like these 10% corrections, it's like everybody's screaming, oh my God, we're all going to die. Bitcoin's going to collapse. We've already seen the tops, blah, 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 blah. But remember, all the way up to like 30% is par for the course in bull runs. And this correction is supposedly related to basically broader market news. So kind of the macro sentiment and the lack of, could be a little bit due to there's been no clear kind of guidance on the Bitcoin strategic reserve. So everybody was expecting that to be like within the first week. That wasn't done, but remember, he's technically got his entire 4-year term. So this could just be some people just getting shaken out, basically thinking it was just going to take off, buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. Plus there was the upcoming FOMC meeting I mentioned in a previous video. So there's not much of rate cuts being speculated as of yet. So the cowbell, as Raoul Powell would call it, isn't being rung just yet. So that is kind of delayed, and supposedly there is some negative sentiment towards this new ChatGPT killer coming out of China called DeepSeek, which they say it came out of nowhere, but apparently it wiped $1 trillion of value off of the TradFi markets in the NASDAQ. So a lot of these different factors tying together to create this recent drawdown that we're seeing here. So my portfolio, it doesn't look good right now. A lot of the alts are down, but the good news about this is that this is par for the course, and this is still an opportunity for you to pick up some of these alts, pick up some Bitcoin, because as we know, it can literally just take off in an instant. So I don't know when or even if this Bitcoin strategic reserve will go into play, or if there'll just be an announcement from Trump that they're just not going to sell as he said they would. But all it takes is literally a tweet or a press conference or anything, and Bitcoin can jump 20-30%, and then we never see these 100K levels ever again. And with that, you need to have a plan in place for how you want to take profits. Now, nobody knows when the top will be, and everybody tries to use different charts and indicators, look at previous cycles and all this other stuff and try to count things down. And that's what Easy did over here on his most recent video on Discover Crypto. Now, I'm not going to go through his whole video, but he basically just kind of ran some numbers looking at previous trends and trying to figure out when the potential new Bitcoin top will be. So I still believe definitely we're going to have an altcoin run, and that Bitcoin has not topped out. I think, again, going off of what Mark Yusko was saying about fair value. So I definitely still see at least the 150, 180K Bitcoin, but even the sky's the limit if a lot of the positive regulation gets pushed forward. So the main point in this video is not necessarily trying to figure out exactly when Bitcoin will top out, but having a strategy in place and an expectation of what time frame that will be. And Raoul Powell talks about this as well, using seasons. So the TLDR for this video is keeping your eyes and ears peeled, but also realizing that there's at least until the third quarter of this year that we should still be seeing some positive price action. Now, that does not mean we won't see any reversals and drawdowns and things of that nature, but if this plays out as it has historically, and that's what DZ's referencing in this video, then we would see the top somewhere around October, November of this year, which is par for the course of what we've seen in previous years. our previous cycles as well. So what I want to just push and explain is that, and I had a friend who actually asked me about taking profits. They're not really tapped into crypto. They were in the last cycle. They just kind of DCA'd. They want to know, how to go about selling or whatever the case may be. So I would look at it, and this is from Raoul Powell, kind of in the seasonal aspect, just the traditional calendar quarters. So right now we're still in first quarter. So kind of evaluating your bags at the end of March time frame. Then again in June. Then again in like October, and seeing how that shakes up, September, October. So basically the end of each quarter. So every 3 months, seeing where the market is at and taking profits. Now, depending on what you're holding, especially if it's alts, those can pop earlier or later and literally just jump off a cliff right thereafter. So understanding how the cycle plays out and how the timing works can be your best friend if you actually just kind of pay attention to things, but also realizing that if there are drawdowns and you're bullish on any of these assets, that could be an opportunity to pick some up. So even XRP got kind of smashed down a bit, but it's up tremendously. I think what was some of the other ones? I don't know where ADA is sitting at, because that's when I had a decent bag on. How far did that fall? 88 cents. Okay. So yeah, they're still up from where they were in September, October timeframe, but it feels painful when you come in and see all this red in the chart over the last 7 days. We all want that bullish sentiment, but you have to shift your mindset and realize that these are buying opportunities, and having this drawdown is actually bullish for the long term, because this is consolidation and opportunities for you to reallocate and still get into some of the assets that you might have missed out on. So yeah, I just want to share that update. Let me know what you guys think. Are you feeling bullish, bearish, or neutral as the fear and greed index is? What do you think about a potential altcoin season being delayed or even dead, like I mentioned in the last video? What do you think the Bitcoin top will be? Just give me some feedback. Any of that stuff helps me create additional content and gets my brain running on different ideas to work with. All right, that's all I got for this video. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.